Good morning to ya. It's the DJ here. It's Sunday. Let's get going. Let's get going. Let's get going to ya. Today we're going to be talking about the Olympics. Yeah, there's an uproar about the Olympics. I hope you got a chance to watch opening ceremonies. There we got the Hooters mug here. It's a little rainy here in Chicago. 71 degrees. Gonna be a wet and willy day today. Welcome to the genocide games, folks. Welcome to the Joe Biden genocide games. Okay, the music ended. That was a quick one. Let's get started with the show. Yeah, it's Sunday. There you go. So, let's talk about the Olympics. A lot of uproar. Welcome to the show. I am DJ Wonder Chrissy. This is Land Cruiser Midwest. And this is Migrant Mayhem, our daily podcast where we talk a little bit about everything, mostly migrants. But hey, there's a blackout on the migrants in Chicago. There's not much happening right now. We're waiting for the DNC to start, and then the buses will be rolling right before the DNC, I got a feeling. So the news is very, very little news about the migrants right now. Very little news, but we're here. We may get up to 25,000 in the next couple of weeks once the buses start rolling. It's all up to Governor Abbott and what he decides to do. Maybe he'll fly them in on a 747 like he did probably a year ago or so, a year and a half ago. He rented a 747 and flew in 400 migrants to Rockford, Illinois. So, but let's talk about the Olympics. The Olympics just started. There's, hey, like, share, subscribe. We can always use the likes, can always use the shares, and always use the subscribes. There you go. Opening ceremonies were Friday night, and there's a huge uproar over what's going on here. Let me see if I can show you guys here. Let's get our window to the world open here. Our window capture. Let's see here. Here you go. I got it right here. I'll see if I can find it for you. Let's see. There you go. There was a huge drag. We'll call it a drag. Here's one of the shows that they had on the opening ceremonies. They had these pedestrian bridges that go over the river Seine. They had several of these. It was very creative show. Very well put together. I just question some of the content. Let's just say that. I question some of the content as you look here. And even NBC had to break away quickly from a lot of these vignettes because it was somewhat inappropriate for children, all right? Okay, like here we've got basically a drag queen Last Supper depicted. Another one, they had a fashion show, which France is known for their fashion shows. And they had a bunch of drag guys in the fashion show, if you were paying close attention. It wasn't pointed out by the commentators. You just had to realize what the hell you were looking at. It's the same here. If you look at this picture, it just looks like a normal party. But as you look closer, you see, hey, some of these people are basically drag people. So there was a high. It wasn't just one or two. It was a high concentration of trans people and dragsters in this show. I guess they must have were hired for a reasonable rate or something. I don't know why you would do that or where you would find all these people. And did they import them to France, or is this just a normal thing that is propagated in France too? You know, if I hear France it looks like a beautiful city. Looked like a beautiful city I'd like to visit, but I've also heard it's a socialist country. Let's just say that they've always had high unemployment, like 25%. There's a lot of people on the government dole in France. They sit around eating baguettes and butter. That's what they do for a living. So if that's what you like, hey, go over to France and maybe you can enjoy some of that with your wine. I guess you get wine too. So there was another vignette where they did some menage a trois thing going on about the Olympics. I don't know how they tied it in, but we were thrusted into some menage a trois with two dudes and a chick. And at one point, they kind of, the commentators just kind of said, okay, I'm not sure what that was all about. So if you get a chance to watch, we got Michael Sellers again from Florida. Good morning, Michael. Good morning. He's got a Crusader icon going, so I know which way he's going on this. I know which way Michael's going on this. Good morning, Michael. Hope you're ready for the next hurricane that may be coming your way. I hear the hurricane season is starting to hit full steam in the Caribbean, so be careful down there in Florida, my friend. And did you see the opening ceremonies of the Olympic, Michael? Comment on that. So if you didn't get a chance to see it, I would hope on Channel 5 they're replaying it probably soon. It was, like I said, it was artistically done. I enjoyed watching it. It was like a movie kind of put together, and it was different because there was no walking in of the athletes, really. They had